Now I realize if I ask the question, how long should a board game session last? There's a lot of moving pieces in there. There's a lot of moving parts. Whether it's a dungeon crawler or a Euro or a hybrid type game, do you really know the rules well? And the other players know the rules well, or is this the first time you're learning it? A great example, Twilight Imperium. I love TI. If you don't know the rules and the other players don't know the rules, it extends an already very long game. And even the new Streamline TI can be very long. It's not a criticism. It is what it is. If you know what's going on and the players know the rules, it's slow. It speeds it up tremendously, but it's still a good amount of gaming time on there. So there's a lot of variables. In my opinion, an hour and a half. An hour and a half is that sweet spot in terms of gaming. When I bring a pickup game to take to the club or to the store, and it's going to just be a random group, I try to select titles, of course, that a little selfish, I want to play. But within that framework, an hour and a half. I find, and that doesn't include setup time and maybe like one or two demo moves or to kind of review some rules. I'm talking like we sit down and we play. An hour feels a little too short. An hour feels like, okay, I've been here in an hour. I'm getting into the groove. I'm getting the fun. It's really, really good. And what do you mean it's over? An hour and a half means, in my opinion, we got into the groove. We had some fun. We had some development. We had some tactics. It ended. We had a resolution. I could probably go another 15 minutes. I could probably go another half hour. But wow, we're ending on a high note. We're really ending there. Once it gets into 2 hours, I think you lose steam. I think you lose focus. And beyond 2 hours, that's kind of a long time for a pick up and play board game. And this is coming from someone that's a wargamer. I'm used to long turns. I'm used to planning and strategizing. I'm used to sitting down to play BattleTech and see you in 6 hours on there. But I think board gaming is a little bit different in its pace, in its feel. That would be the sweet spot for me. Sidestep, kind of disclaimer on that. Obviously, there's going to be times like, recently we sat down to play Descent First Edition. First Edition Descent. Fantastic. Love it. That, like Twilight Imperium, that's a commitment. We knew it was going to be a day. We were going to start at about 11, 12, take a lunch break on there, see if it goes. If it doesn't go too late, maybe we'll play a second game. We did. That's an all-day setup. That's a special thing to set up and prep for on there. But again, just, pickup game. I'm bringing Zombicide Invader. I'm bringing Black Plague to the table, or I'm going to bring Runebound. I'm looking at about an hour and a half. Tops, hour and 45 minutes.